Hi, my name is Farah Ardashir, and I'm a consumer like many of you all watching this. If you're a driver, you will more than likely know what I'm talking about and nod in heads of agreement. Just the other day, my friend and I were joking around about what kinds of crazy things people will do in order to get gas. She said, if looks could kill and gas prices could feel, dollar signs would be laying everywhere. All jokes aside, our country is facing an outbreak of people acting irrationally, and people are becoming creative crooks. According to Lex 18 News, a woman in Fort Wright, Kentucky was arrested for bartering a $100 gas card. Just in case you didn't catch what I meant, I'm talking about a woman selling sex for gas. How much more extreme will people become? It may seem funny, but this kind of drastic scenario is rooted from a desperate person trying to get gas money. Take a minute to think about your daily routine. Do you drive to work, to home, to school, maybe to get the groceries? I bet the least desired destination of your trip is the merciless gas station. Have you noticed signs exclaiming prepay and drive-offs will be prosecuted? These are due partly because of the increasing drive-off rate, which brings me to another example of criminal acts due to rising gas prices. Yet again, Lexington 18 reported a fuel thief driving off in Spring Lake, Michigan. He thought it was a clean getaway. However, the gas station attendant wanted to bring the criminal to justice. She was fed up with the offender, and she wasn't going to let it go this time. In order to protect her monthly bonus, she wrote down the license plate number, but he fled with the paper and the gas. So she hopped right in the car with him to make sure he wouldn't get away this time. Instead, he kept driving off, but luckily she managed to get a block down the street with him. Fortunately, the suspect was caught, and police are seeking charges against him. Pointless acts like this are becoming increasingly common in Kentucky, but in the long run, fuel theft is not going to help anyone. The community is especially hurting. It's making it especially difficult for mom and pop gas stations that know and trust their customers well because gas prices are getting the best of earnest people. Cheryl Glassford, a WTVQ journalist, reported Kentucky State Police saying drive-offs and other thefts are becoming a real problem. In her report, Glassford interviewed an O'Reilly Auto Parts employee named Robert Carlos of Lexington about the effects of high gas prices. Carlos stated he rarely goes a day without meeting someone who hasn't been a victim of siphoning. Kentucky State Police also stated in Glassford's report that gas siphoning incidents are especially up in rural areas. However, the numbers are nothing compared to the amount of drive-offs that they are seeing at gas area stations. The risk of getting caught should deter the thief, but it hasn't. Maybe if they knew that they could lose their license for 6 months, it would make them think twice about stealing gas. Authorities say that if gas prices continue rising, gas thieves will go right along with them. The last criminal act that hits closest to my heart is bike theft. In September of 2007, I became a victim of bike theft. I used my bike for miles of transportation daily and was furious when I found that my bike lock had been callously cut with wire cutters. The only solution was to make a police report and hope that my bike was found within 30 days. The officer informed me that 27 other bikes had been reported stolen within the last month. Sadly, people are turning to bike theft whether the reasons are to profit from resale or using it for their own transportation. Either way, gas prices are rising along with bike theft. StolenBicycleRegistry.com says summer equals more bikes on the road, and the numbers of stolen bikes have risen from 6 bikes a day to 15 or more, mostly due to high gas prices. In conclusion, I want to give you some tips to prevent criminals from draining your wallet and time. If your gas cap is applicable, go to your local auto parts store and purchase a gas cap lock. The rate is approximately $10, but it will save you money and deter the criminals from approaching your vehicle. If you're a gasoline provider, be on the safe side and go ahead and make your gas station prepay only, even if it does create an inconvenience for your loyal customers. You can't satisfy everyone, and your business is in jeopardy with the increase in drive-offs. If you're a bike owner, purchase a U-shaped lock, typically made of ultra steel. It may come in handy one day. Just to recap, I hope I've successfully made you aware of the increasing threats that gas prices are creating. People are acting out of desperation, but it's disproportionate to the people that are finding realistic ways of dealing with gas prices. Consumers and service providers both must take precautions in order to combat these foolish criminals and realize this may be the catalyst of upcoming problems due to high gas prices. Thank you.